congratulations on your selection to a great university.
Thank you so much, sir. And it was because of all the efforts by the Jamboree team, all the efforts by my parents, and everyone supported me throughout this journey. So I am really happy. And
super. Very happy to hear that. Arpit, can you tell a little bit about yourself? How did you plan your study abroad journey? What did you do to get to where you are now?
Right. So firstly, I am Arpit Bansal. It has always been my ambition to go and study abroad, but since I was a CBSE student, I was also preparing for JEE in grade 11th and 12th. But yeah, so I go to Genesis Global School. I went to Genesis Global School, and I would be pursuing computer science as a major in the University of Illinois at Urbana, Champaign. So I started my preparation of going abroad mainly in grade 11th when I joined Jamboree, and my counselor, Ms. Gitika, helped me a lot, and we had a concrete plan as to what we need to do in each part of the journey. For example, during the start, it was mainly preparing for various examinations like SAT and preparing for English proficiency exams like IELTS and TOEFL. We also focused on profile building, wherein I got advice as to what I can do about social service, how I can improve my leadership skills, how I can improve my communication skills, and everything. So that advice was really helpful. And I even in grade 11th, I even started a committee, organization in my school. And we grew from 5 members to 200 members within a short span of 1 year. And we organized various webinars and stuff like that. And that idea was also from Ms. Gitika, and she was helping me throughout that as well. Even though it was in school, she helped me with the ideas and what I could organize in school. Then yeah, I started preparing for my SAT, and firstly, I wanted to give my SAT in December, but due to COVID, it got cancelled and the SAT plans got postponed quite a few times. So that took a little bit of time and dragged on till my grade 12th, even though I planned to finish both my attempts in grade 11. But in the end, all went well. I was able to give the SATs. I was also able to give the APs, which helped me in my college applications and is helping me even now, because I am skipping some courses in college, which are basic courses, and we already cover them in grades 11th and 12th. So I'm able to skip those courses, and I would really advise anyone to give those exams because we're already covering that syllabus and it's repetitive to take those courses up again in college. So about my experience with Jamboree, it has been really awesome. The support I got in terms of each and everything was really amazing. Starting with my SAT, so the material was really good. I had one-on-one classes. My English teacher and both my maths teacher were really supportive, and we had calls and classes whenever I wanted. And we did take a lot of mock tests, which I think helped me a lot in my preparation. Because when I went to the center for the SAT, I knew what was coming at me. I knew how I should go about it because I had given about 20 mock tests. So I was really confident, and that really helped me a lot. Coming to career counseling, I feel that yes, it was very great. It was great. I had all the support again from Mrs. Gitika, from you, sir, and from everyone in the team. The essays part also went really well at the end. I was able to, the college essays I submitted, I felt that was, at the end, I was able to feel that this is what I need to submit and this is what represents me as a person. So the essays also helped me to identify who I was and what I wanted to do in life, because sometimes the essay questions were really personal. For example, one essay question, I don't remember the university, I think it was Princeton. The essay question was like, what soundtrack represents your life at the current time? And these questions are something which we do not think about in our lives on a day-to-day basis, but it's very important too. So I learned a lot about myself throughout these 2 years, not just in the essay process. These entire 2 years, I learned a lot about myself. And yes, I am very happy.
Super. Great to hear from you. Do you remember the names of your teachers who taught you SAT?
Right. So Mr. Arsalan taught me verbal. Mr. Pankaj Arora
Yeah.
taught me maths.
Arsalan. And who was your essay? Who helped you with your essays along with Gitika?
It was Miss Anushri Barahu.
Anushri. Okay.
Yeah.
Finally, Arpit, what would be the advice for you, from you to students who like you, who are wanting to go and study abroad?
Right. So the advice from my side would be really simple. Just believe in yourself and do whatever you want to do in life. There's no fixed pattern which we must follow to get into a top university. There's nothing like each applicant is unique, and the universities respect that uniqueness and look forward to that uniqueness. So there's no one path which you take that, okay, give SATs, give APs, get a 1500. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. What matters is how you portray yourself, how much experience you have gathered throughout the application process, how much new things you've learned. So as long as we are learning new things, and as long as we're excited about those things, it doesn't matter. Everything in the end would be really great, and that is all I got.
Super. Thank you, Arpit. I would like to talk to Mr. Bansal now. Mr. Bansal, hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, congratulations to you also. And
thank you, sir. Main congratulations and should go to the entire team of Jamboree, including you and Mr. Arun Bhatia and Gitika ma'am, without whose help and guidance his admission in US would not have been possible. So I'll just go back and give you a brief. I haven't shared this thing with you at all. So in fact, I had planned for Arpit to pursue his undergrad from a top college in the US since he was a small child, maybe at the time of his birth. And it was in my dreams that he should be pursuing his bachelor's and master's from the US, be whatever the field of study is, be it computer science, physics, maths, whatever the choice of child is, but he should be able to get the best of the education. So when he passed his grade 10, we attended a few seminars organized by the school which he was attending, that is Genesis. And once we attended those, they left us with more questions which were unanswered than actually that got answered. So it was a major struggle on how to go about the process, what is the process, how to go about it, when to give the SATs, when to apply for the essays, when to apply for the colleges, which colleges to apply. I mean, it was a huge challenge. That is when I turned to Jamboree, got connected with Mr. Arun Bhatia, and signed up for the comprehensive program where we were assured that we would be provided guidance not only for choosing the when to give the SAT, how to prepare for the SAT, the English language, which colleges to apply, how to go about writing the essay, even for a small thing like how do you apply for the visa, when do you apply for the visa, what is the fees that needs to be paid, what to do after you've been selected in the college. I mean, even the minutest details were looked up after by the Jamboree people. And now, thanks to Jamboree, Arpit got admissions or got selections in quite a few universities, including UIUC for his computer science as the major, which is one of the top 5 colleges in the US for computer science. He also got selected for University of Toronto in Canada for computer science, which is amongst the top 10 colleges in the world for computer science. Then Purdue also he got selected. He's got a scholarship in Purdue for about $3,000 a year, which we have not selected Purdue. Then there were another 7 or 8 colleges which he got selected in the US. But we finally chose UIUC primarily because it is based out of US and it is one of the best colleges. For me, I find that UIUC is better than University of Toronto. So we chose University of Toronto after much deliberations. I mean, UIUC over University of Toronto after much deliberations. So, I mean, no complaints from Jamboree. The entire experience has been awesome. What more can I say?
Thank you. That really warms our heart. As you said, when we start off with a child and their parents, we have no idea what the outcome going to be. We have to
Yes.
only trust the process and our efforts. And without the help of the child and the parent, we can't do anything. So you are as much as a part of this as a parent as we were as his guidance counselors.
I mean, I had given Arpit in your arms and you haven't disappointed me.
Yeah. That really, we couldn't ask for a better endorsement from someone like you.
And
Thank
in
you so
fact,
much.
to go a step further, one of my closest friends, after I put it up on the social media that my son is going to be attending University of Illinois at Urbana, Champaign. So he contacted me asking me various questions. I said, don't ask me all these questions. Here is Mr. Arun Bhatia. Speak to him. He will guide you. Sign up for Jamboree. And his daughter is in grade 11. And he's also signed up for the same comprehensive package with Jamboree
Oh,
through Mr. Arun
acha,
Bhatia.
wonderful. Okay, before I stop, congrats to you and Arpit again.
Thank you, sir. Again, I mean, even if it's off the record, it's totally Jamboree's credit that he's been able to realize his dreams of going into a top-notch college